Hi, and welcome back to the Rubber Room for Watch It Wednesday. My name's Chris Kelly, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to share with you this cute little bookmark that my downline, Michelle, shared with me, and it's very simple and easy to make. We're going to make it using one of these Stampin' Up! Vanilla envelopes, and it is going to fit over your book like this. You're just going to open your book to the page you want, and because it is made with an envelope, there will be a little opening to it here. So it'll open up sort of like into a little pocket, you can see there. And that is just going to go right over the corner of the page that you're reading, and it'll bookmark it like that. So to get started, what we're going to do is we are going to take a regular 5 3/4 by 4 3/8 envelope. This is a Stampin' Up! Very vanilla envelope, and you're going to seal the back of it. That's your first step, is to seal the back of your envelope. So I'm just going to give it a quick lick and then press it down and seal it. And then I'm going to make a pencil mark at 2 7/8 inches in on each of these corners. So you can see here's my little pencil mark at 2 7/8 inches in from this edge, and then down from this edge to 2 7/8 is my other little pencil mark right here. So I've got my pencil marks at 2 7/8 on the top edge of my envelope and on the left edge of my envelope. And then all I'm going to do is take my paper cutter, and I'm going to put my envelope inside the paper cutter, and I'm just going to line up my little pencil marks on the edge where it's going to cut. So you can see my little pencil mark is right there, and the other one is right here. Those are my pencil marks. And then I'm just going to hold it, press my blade down, and cut that piece off, and that will give me this nice little triangle piece here. And then I'm going to take my border punch, and I'm just going to give it a scallop edge using my scallop border punch from Stampin' Up! And I am going to line it up like this, so that my first punch is going to go into the middle spot on my envelope. So you can see the edge of my envelope, and this is the open edge of your envelope, is going to be lined up with the scallops on the bottom of my punch. I'm just going to punch it, and then I'm going to move my envelope down so that these pieces I just punched are covering up my silver guides on my border punch. And I'll punch it again, and then I'm going to move it to the other side. And again, I'm just going to line up the scallops that have already been punched so that they cover that silver marking on my edge there, the edge of the border punch. And I'm going to give it another punch. And then I'm going to take a 1 3/4 inch piece of designer series paper and cut it into a square. So I have my little 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 inch square of designer series paper. Now all I'm going to do is cut that into 2 triangle pieces. So I'm just going to cut from edge or corner to corner with my paper snips. And if this is easier for you to do, you can again stick it into your paper cutter and trim it corner to corner. And then I'm going to do that again with another piece of designer series paper that is cut 2 by 2 inches. And I will simply add some snail adhesive to the back of my 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 inch square and place that on top of my 2 by 2 inch square that has been cut into a triangle. Just going to stick those 2 pieces together, and then I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the outside edge of my bookmark, and I have a 2 inch piece of ribbon here that I'm going to put down with some snail adhesive, put some snail on top of it and just make a little loop with it. It looks like I want my loop to stick out a little bit farther. So I'm just going to tape that a little more over there. And then I'm going to add some more snail to the back of my piece of Designer Series paper that's cut into a triangle. And I'm simply going to place that on top of where my ribbon is. And it's as easy as that. You have a really quick, easy bookmark to make, and these make lovely gifts for people to read. I know my mother-in-law loves to read, so we're forever giving her a book at Mother's Day and her birthday, and she never has enough bookmarks, so this is always a great gift to give someone. Thanks for stopping by the Rubber Room today. I hope you enjoyed your visit, and I hope you'll be back to visit me soon. Have a great week.